Madden Football brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Ravens and the Bengals, and it's all up next.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Here we go.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. Oh, he's got some breathing room. There he goes, right side. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Well, this has been a quick stack offense all season long, finding many different ways to manufacture big plays.
Preview today in the papers, and it was about who would set the tone. Well, they just set the tone right there. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Burrow will throw. That's the tight end Hurst with him. He stiff arms it. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Well, we got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. The speed of Jordan Hicks on display there as he gets the tackle for loss. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again.
92 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
Boy, some big runs here, Charles, already in this first quarter.
Yeah, if the lanes are there, go ahead and exploit them. But what I like the most, how decisive he is, putting his foot in the ground and going.
They will throw on first down with Burrow.
He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. They'll get it inside the 20.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
It's the veteran Justin Houston who got in there to make the stop.
That's the danger, Charles, of running plays like this for your wide receiver. They can hit big or they can be duds.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that because if they're forced to try and go around,
touchdown! T. Higgins, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Bengals have taken the lead.
Well, that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open in the defense to get the pass to.
When you put
the Bengals drive about to get going.
Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3 because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
So a little more space to operate now. 1st and 10 from right around the 12. Mixing up the middle. And some room to run now. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A big chunk on the ground there. 26 yards. Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
Yeah, and let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
Taken down at the 42. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one.
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 34-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards.
So many times in my career, about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw caught by Higgins.
And all the way in for the Cincinnati score.
T. Higgins.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Bengals have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. CD, that's his second touchdown already. And how about this offense? 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
And now,
the Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Michael Pierce, in all of his 340-pound glory, gets the sack.
Well, that's what they have to do more of defensively, not just getting sacks, but they have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey.
131 yards rushing for him now, as he has been strong here in the first half of this divisional round matchup.
On third down, Burrow. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So on fourth down, on comes the left-footed punter, Kevin Huber, to punt it away. Back deep, Jakeem Grant. Oh, it's a wobbler here. But fortunately, he's able... So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half.
And now the half not quite over yet. This is a live football on the miss. And fortunately here for them, he's going to be taken down before... There we go.
So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. And he is caught at the 7-yard line. Touchdown, Bengals.
T. Higgins
saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game.
And the
Bengals drive about to get going.
Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. They're passing here. Joe Burrow hooking up here with Trent Taylor.
And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
Every now and then I can speak from experience because I do know, as a defender, it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender. And on that play, that worked quite well.
Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. Inside handoff to Mixon. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a first and goal.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Burrow looking to pass. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Hayden Hurst there to make the grab. And the Bengals will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock. The Cincy offense about ready to go here in their next drive.
And this has been a tight game to this point. Of course, they usually are at this juncture of the playoffs. But with the lead in the football, the clock right now their friend as they try to book their spot in the conference championship next Sunday. An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock. And this is second and less than a yard. On the option left, it's Burrow.
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he will have a first down here at about the 40.
And we've got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. Now, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
On one, ready?
First down. Here's Burrow. He's got his big tight end. That's Hurst.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Throwing now, Burrow on first down.
Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
One, ready?
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Burrow. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. They'll give it to Mixon. And he bulls his way into the end zone for a Bengal touchdown.
Joe Mixon
with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Bengals are drawing closer to a date in the AFC title game as they extend this 4th.
So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. The Bengals go down to a knee in the victory formation. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
On one, ready?
So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. Here's a give to Mixon. Solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside of the 40.
Here we go.
Now the Bengals going to live to fight another week as we say thanks for watching and so long, everybody.
It's time for the AFC Championship, and the road to a Super Bowl goes through Cincinnati. It's the Bills and the Bengals under the lights on Sunday night.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Here we go.
They begin with a run by Mixon. There's a nice move. Room here to run. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one. It's on the ground.
Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful. And that strength was on display there.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 47. That one taken in by T. Higgins. He's got room at the 30. Down the sideline he goes. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
And like so many wide receivers, he is a threat with the ball in his hands, and he's able to do his damage here after the catch.
And that should serve as a big warning to this defense. They know now that they have...
The Bengals drive about to get going.
So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need a score here not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent, and that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Burrow once again here on 2nd and 10. Open man downfield is Chase. He's got it. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 38-yard line. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Brandon, there have been some memorable snow games for championships in the NFL. 1948, Philadelphia Eagles, Chicago Cardinals.
Well, the most famous one in my lifetime, I think, is got to be 01, right? Raiders, Patriots, just send the Patriots to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I think that's one people remember. I also know this, in Miami, the infamous one, the snowplow game. In New England, when they went out there and the Patriots had a guy come out and clear a spot on the field for their field goal kicker to kick the game winner.
Is that 82?
That was 82, and the Dolphins fans will never forget it.
Well, we're not seeing... Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Now it's Burrow. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Touchdown! Hayden Hurst from 8 yards out. And the Bengals have taken the lead here in this AFC title game. All right, the offense back on the field here. Let's see what they can do on this play. Mixon with a first down carry. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Again, it's Mixon. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 82 yards on the ground in this first half with a Super Bowl berth on the line. He scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. Mixon will take this one in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another one.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right. Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Now Burrow on first down. He's going to find Taylor downfield. It's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. In this weather, any big play in the passing game, that's just a bonus, right?
It certainly is, but oftentimes offenses think inclement weather plays to their advantage because you know where you're going on offense. Defenders have to react, and they often slip.
11 MT, hey! 11 MT, hey!
Now it's Burrow. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bengals. Trent Taylor. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to
start the third quarter. A little jet sweep to start the drive. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8. Now Burrow. Short throw underneath to Hurst. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Second catch in this AFC title game, and he's got a first down.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Here we go. 11-90.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And he's got room. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Chewing up big yard. Game there. This one goes for 20.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick. He's been decisive. And he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Back to Mixon on first down. A gain of 3, second down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw. Open man is Higgins. Touchdown! T. Higgins. His second touchdown of the night. And the Bengals continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. The Bengals drive about to get going.
The football changing hands here as this offense takes the field. Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
On second and 9. Burrow. That's caught by the tight end, Drew Sample. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Tally that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a first down. From the gun to give to Mixon.
Taken down at the 42.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feel pretty good about your next couple of calls.
And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 44-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. First and 10.
And some space here. Still on his feet. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Trent Taylor with his second touchdown of the night. And the Bengals are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just here in the third quarter, kind of hard to...
Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Now it's Mixon running right. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Again, it's Mixon. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
121 yards rushing for him now as he tries to will his guys to the Super Bowl. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18.
handoff to Mixon. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon, an 18-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their fourth-quarter lead. And you wonder now if he might be able to remove the helmet, put on the baseball cap, and watch the red. The Cincy offense go here on their next drive.
Here we go.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out with this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
From midfield now, Burrow. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Burrow going for it on 4th. Got a man, it's Chase, he completes it. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
No let-up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout. And I actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the 3rd quarter doing the old hold-up 4 fingers college sign, meaning the 4th quarter is ours. And they certainly weren't kidding.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Sterling Morgan from 3 yards out. And the Bengals have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th. The touchdown all set up by the big play 1 snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right?
Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Now Joe Mixon. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. That one looks like he'll throw here. Rolling to his left. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the Bills are going to take over a couple of... So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That's going to be brought in by Higgins. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. To Mixon on the check down. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
I really like the angles that the tacklers came from on that play. They secured inside, took away the cutback. The sideline's there, so you can only go so far outside. They were able to close in and tackle him for a loss.
Yeah, they used your boy over there, the 12th man. Sammy Sideline, right?
Sammy Sideline. You know something? He tackles pretty well, too.
He's tougher than an airport steak.
Here we go.
They probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Mixon trying to punch it in. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome. Whipped cream on top for the ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little a little extra on top.
At least they were running the ball in the final play instead of trying to throw it to rub it in, but they still got in the end zone. I kind of blame that, though, defensively. They were just kind of not even willing to stop it.
Yeah, they had an opportunity, but I think they looked at the scoreboard and said, it doesn't matter either way. And that probably affected them on that play, and they ended up giving up one more score.
And the AFC champion has been crowned onto the Super Bowl. There cannot be a better feeling than this.
It's almost indescribable. And when we talk to players from
Madden football is the home of Super Bowl 57, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Bengals and the Cowboys, and it's coming up next.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. We count down to kickoff, and what should be an epic one here, as it'll be the AFC champion Cincinnati Bengals taking on the NFC champions, the Dallas Cowboys. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis and CD. No food. Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And some room to work. And he's going to be ridden out of bounds down inside the 25. 40 yards rushing for him now on their opening drive of the Super Bowl. Well, I tell you what, when you get a running back who can move like that in the open field, that's something to take advantage of, and they certainly did there.
And first and foremost, this is all about vision. He can see the play developing right in front of him, and once he's past the line of scrimmage and got a full head of steam behind him, he's just going to keep right on going.
They'll get that one to Taylor complete. Touchdown, Bengals. With a first touchdown of the Super Bowl and a long one at that. And the Bengals are on the board first here in this Super Bowl. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt and then you go down and... The Bengals drive about to get going. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. The drive will commence with a run by Mixon. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. You look at this Super Bowl, the second appearance for this head coach. The first one did not go as planned, as we all know, but what do you think he's learned from that first go-around?
He learned how much it hurts to lose, and that's what you hear from coaches so often. They don't remember the wins as much as they remember the losses. You can talk about the media, the scrutiny, the hoopla, but once you've had to shake a head coach's hand and jog off the field and know you have to face the media, face your fans, face your home life, knowing that you've lost the Super Bowl, that hurts big time, and you're going to do everything possible to try and prevent that from happening again.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The end result, 21 yards.
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go!
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Here we go. That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. He's got Hurst as tight end. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up the 1st and goal. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Open man is Higgins, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A 5-yard touchdown catch, and the Bengals will add to their first quarter lead here in this Super Bowl. The Bengals drive about to get going.
It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Nixon will try the right side. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Well, that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
On one, ready? 11 empty tape.
Mixing up the middle. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 71 yards rushing for him now in the first half of the Super Bowl. Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends. Once again, they run with Mixon. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow.
This goes out wide for Mixon.
Touchdown! Joe Mixon from 10 yards out. And the Bengals continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl.
Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Here we go.
As the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime. If you're a good football team, you spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive.
Here we go.
Series to series, the best. That's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively.
11.
Inside handoff to Mixon. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
That was a good run, and it got to the 2nd level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
From the red zone now, here's Burrow first down. Again, that's Hurst. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field. And just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
Burrow looking to pass. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
2nd down and goal. Burrow, the quick slant caught. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker. You've got to deliver the...
And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Samaje Perine as the first half is winding down. And the Bengals are feeling good as they extend their lead in the Super Bowl.
Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop it.
And
the Bengals drive about to get going.
Here we go.
Other than that,
imagine this is where you have to take stock of the situation, CD, and say, gosh, we're halfway to the Lombardi Trophy. Let's not slow down now.
And I like the way you went there. Let's not slow down now, because the first half certainly went their way. And I would expect them to continue that type of a game plan. But you're right. You do think back to Super Bowl 54. 49ers had a double-digit lead in the fourth quarter, couldn't hold on. So plenty can still happen.
An excellent run there coming from out wide.
And we used to consider these jet sweeps to be gadget plays or something a little bit unusual, right? But now most teams have some version of this play in their playbook. And I think it's a lot because of...
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll start here with a give to Mixon. They find some open field here. Down the numbers. There he goes. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Throwing now, Burrow on first down. This pass complete to Higgins. The 30, 10, 5, touchdown Bengals. T. Higgins, his second touchdown of the Super Bowl.
And the Bengals are starting to open things up here in the Super Bowl. Well, he has been fun to watch throwing the football.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Here we go. Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago they scored. Remember, last drive was that one-play touchdown strike, so now they're looking to make it 3 for 3.
You know, I talked to a Hall of Famer one time about, hey, when you're on defense and these types of things are happening to you, what goes through your mind? And he told me at that point, it's not about schemes. It's not about what's called from the sideline. It's about players. Who's going to make a play, make a stand, and stop this offense from doing what they've been doing?
And there's just 1 quarter that remains in this edition of the biggest game of the year, the Super Bowl, as we get set for the 4th quarter. Burrow's throw here on target to Hurst. Finding room at midfield.
And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. The big gainer there in the catch and run, 37 yards. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Here's a give to Mixon.
And he's got it down to the 28.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations. There'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. They want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
My goodness, 232 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
And now they will throw it with Burrow to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very...
Touchdown! Drew Sample from 4 yards out. Late stages of the game here in the 4th quarter as this offense takes over 1st and 10. 1st down. Here's Burrow.
He'll fire this complete to Hurst down the field.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
Here we go.
Play action. It's Burrow.
Open man downfield is Chase. He's got it.
Touchdown Bengals.
Jamar Chase.
45 yards.
And the Bengals are starting to pour it on in the game's biggest stage. They are running
Super Bowl. So still throwing here in the fourth quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pop. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they are trying to play it cool down the sidelines, but they know that they are very close now to wrapping this thing up and letting the celebration begin. A Super Bowl title within reach now as they try to polish this thing off. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Burrow will throw. That is taken in by Hurst. And he's got some space here. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. Mixon gets the nod to start the drive. And some room to maneuver. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big play on the ground there. It goes for 36 yards. Not only an explosive play, but an explosive run. I mean, broken tackles along the way to pick up that yardage.
The way things kept churning for him, feet were moving, the legs were driving. Looks like someone who spent his offseason working on hill work, running through sand, all the things that you want to build up those leg muscles.
Out to his left. And he will find his man Chase complete. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Here we go, here we go.
Mixon. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. To throw on 2nd and 6. Burrow. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Now Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. And well, they could just run this clock out, but here is the field goal unit on 4th down. That's just 32 yards officially from the right hash. And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3, and they've had that lead.
Bengal Nation rejoice. Cincinnati has given you the Super Bowl title. And their remarkable season ends in the most remarkable of ways. They get to put next to their name, Super Bowl champion.
And they can't ever take that away, can they?
Nope.
That lasts forever. So good to see the emotion when it's all said and done. You see the hugs, you see the guys sharing, the collective happiness. Makes me want to carry you around a little bit on my shoulders to celebrate the triumph. And congratulations to them, a fantastic season.